Alright, good morning everybody. It is almost sunrise. It's like 6:30 right now on Tuesday. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all the blinds open and make some coffee and just start kicking off my day. Yeah, we're starting pretty bright and early today. Got lots to do. Have a couple showers I need to work on and bachelorette parties and things. Need to finish some laundry. So I'll probably get more into this later in the day, but our dryer is so messed up. Like, I have to dry everything like 4 or 5 times for it to dry. Like, every load, I have to just continuously dry it. So I'm gonna get up, open the blinds, probably restart the dryer because I really want to get caught up on the laundry. But with the dryer being broken, it takes forever to just do like one load. So I think I'm gonna like kickstart it today and just like every hour on the hour restart it, so that way I can try and get through some laundry because I have like 3 baskets to do. But yeah, let's get started. Let's get it going. Okay, so we're in a new spot right now. I went ahead and changed, washed my face, put on some pimple patches. I'm gonna let those marinate for a minute. Like, look at that guy. Ooh, girl. So I'm gonna let those marinate for a minute, and then I'll do my makeup, probably recurl my hair just because I need to blend a little more on the top. But yeah, just threw this on. I probably won't end up in this all day. I'm thinking today might be a pool day because it's supposed to be, ooh, Lord just saw my ducktails. See, that's why I gotta check, because I always wear bodysuits, but I'm really long torsoed, so they never clip at the bottom, but they just tuck better because they're like long, you know? So I always gotta check my ducktail. Ooh. I'll probably go to the gym today too, because after seeing that, it was humbling. But yeah, so I'm gonna work on the laundry, probably go to the pool, probably go to the gym. Oh yeah, this is a area I have not shown y'all yet. This is our guest bath. Yeah, she's cute. That was my great-grandmother's before she passed, and then I just have little flowers over there. So I went ahead and started myself a coffee as well. Yeah, let me show y'all how I do my coffee. So I'm gonna use this creamer from Starbucks. It's pretty good. I also am gonna use some honey, just because it helps with like allergies and stuff whenever you use local honey. So definitely do that. And I also do sugar in the raw sometimes mixed in with the honey, but I think the honey might be enough today. We'll see. Let me just concoct a little something. So always go honey first, and I do 3 little swirls. But I like to do the honey while it's like super hot, so that way it gets nice and smelty. And then I also just put everything up as I go, because I just find it's easier to like keep organized that way. I think I'm just gonna do like a little dash of sugar. I haven't tried it yet, but let me see. And I think I need a little more cream. There we go. I wish that I could be like a black coffee girl, but you know, that's just not in the cards for me. I love some cream and sugar and making it taste like, oh Lord, I can't get it open. And making it taste like it is a little frou-frou drink from Starbucks every time, rather than tasting like straight up coffee. I did the black coffee for a while, but it's not worth it. Oh my God, look at all the pimple patches. But yeah, it's just not worth it to me. You know, this is one of my little treats that I give myself every day, so I might as well go full out. Also, whenever I drink my coffee, and this is a crazy take, but even if it is hot, I always use a straw. 100% of the time, because coffee stains your teeth. And I work so hard to get them white and pretty, I don't want them stained. So I even do my hot coffee out of a straw. Now that I have my coffee and everything ready, I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. I need to figure out how to cover this cord. Y'all, my ADD is kicking today. I need to figure out how to cover this cord up. Because this sign we used in our wedding, it was like we did brands for all of our wedding stuff. So I need to figure out how to cover up that little wire because it just drives me crazy. But now that I've made my coffee, I'm gonna sit here and work on my computer for just a minute and enjoy the sun coming in. But like I said earlier, I have some bachelorette trips and some showers and some things that I am hosting. So I'm gonna work on those for a minute. Just doing like working on the canvas to send out to everybody and whatnot, looking for some Airbnb spots. So two of my best friends are both getting married next May. One has a bachelorette party in March and one in April. So I'm just making sure to get everything ready and put together for them. And then I will work on the shower a little bit. But yeah, just gonna sit here and enjoy a little bit of sunlight while I kind of knock some of these tasks off. Went ahead and brought the doggies to the park. Here comes Mr. Boone. Say hi. So it's about 8:30 right now, so I'm probably gonna let them play for like an hour or so. Bring them in about 9:30, 9:45. Let them run around before it gets a little too hot. Because it's, like I said earlier, it's supposed to be like high 90s today. So gonna let them get out some of their energy out and play and have a good time. Right now they're just kind of sniffing around, but they'll take off running here in a minute. We have two parks at this apartment complex. So this is like the back park area, but we have another one up front by the pool. Usually if Cade's with me, I'll go and like sit by the pool and we'll let the dogs out in the park and we'll kind of switch as to who's watching the dogs and who's at the pool. But since it's just me today, I went ahead and brought him to this back one. And then there's a lot of road noise, so sorry about that. But as you can see, everybody jetting off to work and I'm just chilling with my dogs. Puppies play very hard, which is why I have to make sure we have an empty park whenever I bring them out here because they love to play fight and run into fences and whatnot. So, and with them both being big, I like to make sure they have some space and that way they're not running over other dogs. Yeah, but so Delta, we call her the tank. Ooh, Delta right here, the little black dog, we call her the tank because she is solid muscle. So sometimes I have to be extra careful with the way she plays with Boone just because she will knock him breathless because of how thick that girl is. She is all about them vitamins. I think it is about time we take them back because they're looking a little tired. Hey buddy, what you doing? So I'm gonna go ahead and get them. Oh, you look so handsome. Hi. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them ready to go. Yeah, you wanna go home? Yeah, what you hear? You wanna go home? You wanna go home? You wanna go home? All right, I will see y'all back at the apartment. My first load of laundry is finally dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that out, fold it up. I think it's mostly like sheets and stuff, so I'll put those away and then move the laundry over. And we're gonna do a laundry count to see how many times I have to restart it. So that way you'll know the pain in the butt that is this dryer. But yeah, I think this is mostly like sheets and towels, which desperately need them because I think that's part of the reason it's taking so long is because the towels are just too thick for my dryer. So we're gonna get these nice and folded up and then move everything over. They were a little thirsty after our park day, so I put them some water out and I'm letting them kind of chillax for a minute because they played very, very hard. I might have should have left them out for like another 10 minutes because they were still playing very hard whenever we got back here. So, oh, you hear them? There they go. So we might make another park trip here in a minute because they are just rambunctious today. Hey, quit. These two, every time I think about having children and starting that next chapter, God just humbles me with those two. gonna separate them for a minute because too much chaos going on right now. But yeah, let's start load of laundry number 2. I just got to the apartment pool. I am pasty as I'll get out, as you can see right now. Look at that. Oh! So I'm gonna try and get some sun. It's about 11 in the morning. The UV's at like a 7 right now, but it's supposed to spike to a 10 here in the next hour. So wanted to go ahead and grab a seat because usually around noon, some kiddos and whatnot start showing up. So I'm gonna go ahead and snag me a seat, relax a little bit, probably play some tunes. I'm also gonna FaceTime one of my friends who lives in Washington right now. She is off today, so gonna FaceTime and catch up with her because we haven't had a chance to chit chat in a while. And then this is, let me show y'all the pool. So this is the pool area. Typically once it gets a little hotter, I'll grab one of those chairs over there and put my hair up and just float. So try to keep, you know, the sun on me still, but enjoy the water, cool off. So yeah, gonna grab some sun while I can. I am back from the pool. I took a little sabbatical to talk to one of my friends, Jessica, one of the ones that's getting married, and I was working on her bachelorette trip today, so we just did a little catch up. But yeah, I talked to her while I was at the pool, then came in and sat in my apartment for a little while, and now I'm taking the puppies out again. So yeah, I say a little while, we talked on the phone for like 4 hours, but still waiting to talk to my friend from Washington, so I'm gonna do that here in a minute, after Boone finishes up out here. I am on dryer restart number 7 for the day. It's only taking 90% of my mental capacity to keep it going. It's okay. So now I am gonna head to bed. Been a pretty good day. Mostly, you know, talked with my bestie Jess and did some housework and some laundry. So I will catch y'all tomorrow morning. Happy Wednesday. So today is Wednesday, July 30th. I typically start decorating for fall in August. So like August 1st, I'll start doing my fall decorations. So I decided because I have a little bit of time today, I'm gonna go ahead and pull everything out. So this room right here, there's my closet, but this is just kind of my storage room right now because my husband and I had packed up a bunch of stuff when we were gonna move, but since we're still in the apartment, it's just kind of become a little storage area, as you can see. So I'm gonna start taking out some of my fall decorations and doing that today. I'm also still working on the laundry. Yesterday's dryer count was at 8. I did the final dry this morning, so we got 1 load done yesterday in the midst of everything. So gonna try and finish up that laundry today and start decorating for fall, and I'll bring y'all along. As I was taking everything out, I realized that it might be easier just to go ahead and decorate. So I'm gonna do a quick little run through, show y'all what I've done. But yeah, I took down some of my more summery stuff and put up some of the fall, so I'll show y'all what I'm working with. Here we have the outdoor decorations for the entryway. I added this wreath and changed out my mat. It's one of the sassafras mats, so you just take the little middle part out, but the actual floor mat stays the same. It did have some like little pink summery flowers on it, but I just switched it to the fall one and added this little fall sign over here, and the wreath ties in the blue, and we have the welcome mat with the fall colors on it. It's a little bit dirty right now because they just did a little weed eating outside, so I'm gonna have to clean that up. But as you can see when you first walk in here, I added this blanket that brings in a little more of the fall tones. These pillows with the rust color, the table runner, and this bowl right here with our remotes in it. I need to go ahead and fluff the pillows on either side, the pumpkin pillows, but I will do that in a little bit. Just wanted to show y'all what it looks like. And across, I added this little wooden pumpkin as well as the leather pumpkin and a couple books that say things like sweater weather, fall candle, cozy blanket, things like that, and 2 little baby pumpkins next to it. Still a mess over here, but we're working on it. As you can see, Boone is waiting on me to finish recording to go out. He is not happy with me right now for walking around and not acknowledging him. So here are some dish towels that I added and just another little pumpkin. So this is the last little decoration I added. He's a little spooky ghost cowboy. I love him. He says howdy on him. I gotta figure out a name for this guy. I kind of want to call him Roger, but we'll see. Sitting here with the precious babies. I threw the pillows back here so they could play and run free. What's up, Boone? Say hi to the camera, Boone. Or just turn your head all the way around like a creepo. So Delta tends to get a little jealous. So I just got a call from the Retina Center. I'm gonna be starting with them on Monday as an ophthalmology tech. So super exciting. Wanted to kind of dip my toe into something different. I'll still be doing the wedding assisting and everything on the weekends, but yeah, it's just something new and exciting for me to do during the week. But having said that, I'm gonna change my plan a little bit for the day. I'm gonna keep TJ Maxx as a tomorrow treat. Maybe I'll hit Home Goods too, but we'll see. But yeah, so for today I'm waiting for my husband to get home right now because he usually gets home at like 3:30, but he said they're working a little bit late today. So I'm gonna see kind of what he wants to do whenever he gets off, spend some quality time with him since I'll be working probably 6 days a week starting Monday. So have a little QT with my cutie. Howdy y'all, happy Friday. I am driving back to my hometown. One of my best friends, Kendall, is getting her wedding dress tomorrow, so I'm driving in to go to her appointment with her. And yeah, it's Friday at like 2:30, right? 12:30 right now. So driving back, I didn't end up vlogging anything yesterday just because it got kind of crazy. I went over to my great aunt's house because I'm hosting a shower with my great aunts and then my grandmother. So I went over there pretty early and just ended up decorating all day yesterday. So yeah, I'm driving back today. I'm gonna do a little bit of jamming. It's about a 4-hour drive, so probably gonna listen to some podcasts, some music, and I will let y'all know when I'm back home. I just pulled up at my dad's house. Gonna start drinking here in a minute, I'm sure.